human, naturally they are looking for a deen. Yes?
Yes.
But on the other hand, they don't want to accept the restrictions of deen, because their nafs overtake them. That's why we are committing crimes and sins. Got it? Otherwise, we know that no, that is haram. So this lady, she said, in my Sharia, wine is allowed, zina is allowed, and pig and pork is also allowed. And she was a pretty lady. So people fell in love with. She also contacted Malik ibn Nuwaira. Malik ibn Nuwaira was the chief of Banu Tamim. He pretended to be Muslim, but now when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed away, so he denounced Islam and became murtad. Al-A'yaz billah. So he attacked her tribe. But then a peace treaty took place and they became allies. Now, Malik ibn Nuwaira, the same one. Waqi ibn Malik, another chief. So they all together, they plotted to attack Medina. But on their way towards Medina, Waqi and Malik, they both went back. Here Musailamatul Kazzab came to know that this is going on. So he sent his messenger to this lady, that what's your plan? She said, I want to attack Medina. And as you are also against them, so let's attack Medina together. Musailama was a very charming man. So he told the messenger that tell her to come alone to talk to me, that what are the grounds of our unity and alliance. So she came along with a few guards, not with the army. Musailama told her in the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I wrote him a letter that let's have a patch up. Half of the land will be yours and half will be mine. So now as he is not there and we are going to attack his state, so now that half which I offered Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I do offer it to you. So then at night, Musailama said that come to my tent to finalize the deal. that are you convinced with or not? So she came to the tent and they finalized the deed. Yes, the deal was finalized. Got it? And in the morning, when they both were relaxed, so they came out and they said that now, the lady announced that I entered my nubuwwat into the nubuwwat of Musaylama. Now he is the common Nabi and I am Zawjatun Nabi, the Prophet's wife. Got it. She said, I entered by nubuwwah, while actually case was other way around. Bilal, so every time there is something. Tulaiha said, he said in prayer there is no sajda. Musaylama, he allowed zina and wine. And when he married Sajjah, so in Mahar, he announced that bridal money or recompense for this wife of mine who was a prophet, but now she entered her prophethood into my prophethood. Got it? And we got married. So on this happy occasion, Fajr prayer and Isha prayer is pardoned. Got it? Now in riwayat, that is not authentic, but it is said that after the killing of Musaylama, this lady accepted Islam. Allah knows better. Note, these fitnas were going on full-fledged, but no any proper Muslim became victim or fell victim to it. Most of these people were those who accepted Islam at the time of Sanatul Wufud, when because of fear delegation were coming to the Prophet ﷺ and accepting Islam. So it means that they were pretending at that time. Got it? And this fitna started only 10 days after the death of the Prophet ﷺ. But at that time, Abu Bakr said to Sahaba, Rizwanullahi alayhim ajma'in wa radiyallahu anhu, that we should wait to find out how many fitnas are arising. Then we will plan for. Got it? He was a very calm and quiet man, a very good statesman. Sayyidina Amr ibn al-As radiyallahu ta'ala told him that from Waba to Medina, Waba is the name of a place. From Waba to Medina, all these people, they have come and they are placed there. And they want to send their messenger to the Khalifa, to Amir al-Mu'mineen, to have some concessions from him. To have. And that's why any mullah or so-called mullah who is giving concessions in deen to people, so people say a great scholar. Yes.
Yes.
So many messengers of different tribes, they came for the set purpose. They were staying with different Muslims in Medina. Everyone spoke to his host first. And then all together they came to Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So they said to Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that we will pray prayers, but please drop the zakat. Got it? Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he summoned his consultative council, the Shura, and he addressed them. What's your opinion? How should we treat them and handle them? So they said that as the Prophet ﷺ, he is not with us, and these are too many fitnas. If we will be harsh with them, so maybe we will not be able to handle the situation. So we should show some kindness and leniency to them. And even Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala said so, because he was thinking that we will not be able to handle. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, not to others but to Umar radiallahu, because the strong man, the strong ever man in them was. So he said, Umar, Jabbarun fil Jahiliyyat, Khawwarun fil Islam. In Jahiliyyat you were the strong man. Why you are that much covered when you are a Muslim? Jabbarun fil Jahiliyyat, Khawwarun fil Islam. And then he said to all these Sahaba, their deen is completed. No wahy is coming anymore. And I swear by Allah, in whose hand is my life, in my life I will not allow anyone to cut that much small piece of this deen, to drop it. And then Imam Muslim narrates a hadith, even other muhaddiseen as well. But Imam Muslim narrated the same hadith through different ways. So the common concept there in those hadiths is, فَوَاللَّهِ لَوْ مَنَعُونِي عَقَالًا لَقَاتَلْتُهُمْ. I swear by Allah, the Arabs, when they are resting somewhere in their travel, got it? So they have the camel for ride. So the camel people, they are not tying the camel with the tree or something like that. They had that much door with them, a rope with them, so they tie one front leg of him. So on three, the camel cannot walk. Yes, so they tie it like this, so then he isn't. That rope is called aqal. Aqalay aqilu, in the meaning of tying. So the camel leg is tied with, so that's why it is called what? Aqal. Got it? And now that type of rope, the Arabs are putting over their thing, so they also call it aqal. Got it? Got it or not? So you are not putting that on head. Yes? Sometimes you do. Okay. So anyhow, so he said, فَوَاللَّهِ, I swear by Allah, if even that aqal, which at that time will be 2 pennies or let's say 8 pennies, if in zakat 8 pennies are due on them in aqal, and they will deny to pay it, I will fight against them. This is not the case of the price and the value. This is the case of Aqidah. This is the case of what? Aqidah. So now Sayyidina Umar says, أَتُقَاتِلُ قَوْمًا يَشْهَدُونَ أَن لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ وَأَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا عَبْدُهُ وَرَسُولُهُ. So you are going to fight such a people who are saying La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah? Got it? So Sayyidina Umar says, Sayyidina Abu Bakr said that this kalima has its own requirements. Now they themselves says that we are going to pray, but please drop the zakat. He said, I swear by Allah, whosoever will make a distinction or difference between salat and zakat, laqataltum, I will fight them. That I am going to perform prayer, but not to pay zakat. I don't believe it. So he said, I will fight them. Then he came from that consultative council or Majlis Shura to those messengers of different tribes, and he told them the same, that now that's up to you. If you will deny zakat, I will fight against you. And here to Sahaba, he said, be on red alert. Emergency. Be on red alert mean? Emergency declared. Because all these people are staying around Medina. They came, the tribes, all the tribes, they are staying around Medina. Anytime they can attack Medina. So he made posts, what? Posts all around Medina. On one post there was Sayyidina Zubair. On the other Ali. The third one Talha. The fourth one Ibn Masud. And Sahaba Rizwanullahi alayhim ajma'een, they went home and brought out their weapons and came to the masjid. On the very third day, they attacked. These people, they attacked Medina. But who was with Zubair, who was with Ali, Talha and Ibn Masud? They showed their bravery very well. They pushed them back and sent a message to Medina that they attacked. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr took with him the Mujahideen. He pushed them back. But as a strategy, the skin bags, they filled it up with the air, with the water, the skin bags. So the camels were afraid of that. The camels. And the camel fled. Camels fled. So now these Murtaddeen also ordered their army from the back that advance. The same day, Sayyidina Abu Bakr radhiyallahu ta'ala planned another attack on them. At night, he traveled towards them. And early in the morning, he attacked them. And they fled. The messenger of Tuleha Asadi, his name was Hibal. So he was killed in that battle. There is a place, Zulqissa, a place name, Zulqissa. Abu Bakr along with army, he followed them after that. He chased them. And there he gave a big platoon of army to Nu'man ibn Mudarris. And he himself came to Medina back. Now these Murtaddeen ran away. but in their own area, they made the life of Muslims miserable. Even though they threw some of them in burning fire, they gutted the organs of alive. Two tribes, Abbas and Zubiyan, they have started this drama. Now the other tribes, they followed them. When Abu Bakr came to know, he said, swear by Allah, revenge, only revenge. And in the meantime, Osama brought his army back as well. Abu Bakr placed this army in Medina, and he himself took an army. So he arrived there in a place known by the name of Abraq in Rabada. Even the Muslim requested him that Amir al-Mu'mineen, please, Ya Khalifatul Rasul, please, you should not go to lead the army, because if something happened to you, who is there to keep us together? So appoint someone else to be the Amir. But he said, no, me myself, that is my responsibility. And thus, he defeated them very badly. Now, on one hand, he was getting into these successful missions. And on the other hand, much more zakat was collected from Muslims all around. The place we mentioned, Abraq, that was a green area. So he said that this is a pasture for the camels of Mujahideen. Then after that, he made 11 armies to send them in different directions if there is any uprising. So furthermore, inshallah, wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqi, Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Professor, time for azan?